Hey guys, it's Tony Robbins. Listen, Warren Buffett is a genius, and if history repeats itself, as it looks like it is, we're heading into some more inflation and perhaps some recession. So the big question is, what are you going to do to protect yourself? And you know, the cool thing is the self-education industry, while everything else is going down, is growing geometrically because it has none of those costs. You don't have to warehouse things. You don't have a bunch of products or services. You don't have to worry about supply chains. When I started in this industry, it took a lot. I started with this 45 years ago. But today, there's these shortcuts that can really, truly help you get there. And we want to show you what you can do if you're even curious about what would be possible. Could I be at home with my family and do something really meaningful and earn well? We'd like to show you how.
Yeah, and in a moment here, I'm going to show you how. Hey, it's Dean Graziosi. Tony and I have been partners on sharing this message with the world. And in a moment, I want to show you how you could spend 5 days with us, about 90 minutes a day, where we pull back the curtain and show you how to enter this industry that's exponentially growing. And like Tony said, you already have the asset, your life experience. But I want to ask you the question, are you in the right boat? I don't know, somebody said that to me about a month ago, and they were talking about a third-party person. I'm like, am I in the right boat? And here's how I interpret it. My father-in-law is one of the greatest humans I've ever met. My wife's dad is just, I know you have an amazing in-laws as well. He's just the sweetest guy in the world, and we have such similar backgrounds. We had trouble in school, he's a hard worker, but he chose the construction field. And his economics, his income goes up and down based on the outside world. He's more of living a life like a thermostat rather than a thermometer. But here's the thing. I believe that man's as smart as me. He works as hard as me. He's dedicated like me. And it made me think, are you in the right boat? So, because no matter how hard my father-in-law rows, he could be in that boat pulling like crazy. It doesn't matter how he rows. If the economy changes, he's in the wrong boat. I share this as personal. 2008, he almost lost his home. And my wife, his oldest daughter, helped him get through it because of being in that wrong boat. So again, the question is to you, are you in the right boat? And that's why Tony and I are doing a live training on August 2nd. We're gonna do over 5 days. It's called The Time to Thrive, because this is a time a lot of people are gonna sit on their hands and see what happens. That's how you get left behind. This is the worst time to sit on your hands. Don't be the mouse in Who Moved My Cheese that's just waiting for the cheese to come back. You have to explore. So we're gonna show you over 5 days how you can get into a different boat, how you can unlock what we believe is the greatest asset you have. Your life experience, your skill, your hobby, your passion, your mess that could become your message, and how to turn that into a course, a workshop, a mastermind, a coaching program, or even a book, impact others, and create a better economic situation for you and your family in this shifting world.
You know something, a rising tide, you've heard its metaphor, lifts all boats, and a falling one kind of drops them all. But this industry of self-education is really transforming people, because people are tired of the traditional, go to the university and learn something that's outdated by the time I go into business. And it's even more painful to just try and learn by trial and error, because that's the most expensive thing. It eats up all your time. So what we've done is really showed you how to compress decades into days, showing you what you can do. And by the way, if you say, I don't have any life experience I think will be valuable, you can do what I did in the beginning, which is become a great reporter. Even today, when I take on another industry, like I took on finance about 10 years ago, I wrote Money Master the Game and Unshakable. And what I do, I interviewed 50 of the smartest financial people in the world, Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio, Carl Icahn, and I brought their information to the world. Not only did I help millions of people, but I also learned at the same time for myself. So we're gonna show you how to do this in 5 days, just 90 minutes a day, and there's no charge for it. It isn't partially free, it's totally free. It's our way to give you so much by the end, you'll wanna be able to start your own mastermind or your own course, your own class, and you'll know what to do. And if you decide to do it with us, that's wonderful. But 5 days, 90 minutes a day, what you wanna do is grab a friend, grab somebody to do it with you, so you got an accountability partner or something of that nature, and really join us full on. I can promise you, in 5 days, you're gonna learn more than you can imagine. And we're bringing in people that have done it, who started with nothing, and we're bringing in some people like Matthew McConaughey. He just wrote a new book, and is after doing all that he's done in his life, Golden Globe winner, right, Academy Award winner, all the things he's done, it's one of the most fulfilling things he's ever done, to help other people by sharing his life experience. And you can have that experience as well. So let's crush it together.
Yeah, and the last thing I'll say is, of course, we all know Matthew McConaughey, we all know Tony Robbins, but if Matthew McConaughey was just a regular person who never became a star, that book would have impacted my life. You have a story, you have an experience, you have lessons to give others. We just want to show you over 5 days to unlock it, decide what to share, who to share to, how to share it, how to sell through service, and tap into an industry that's over $1 billion a day right now, and according to everything everything I've read, it's going to be a $1 trillion a year industry by 2028. While we might be going into an economic downturn, this is an industry that's in springtime and it's exponentially growing, and we're doing it for free. Maybe the last time we ever get to do this. Pretend you paid $1,000, smash the button below, go register, grab a pen, show up with a pen in hand. We'll see you on August 2nd.